Hello everyone and welcome to the very first Magiontology video. Before we meet our first magical creature, just a quick reminder that this is a new monthly corner. So on the second Friday of every month we'll have a new video and creature. And if you don't want to miss any of them, please do click the subscribe button. I have a lot of other things planned as well. And now I would like to introduce you to a mysterious forest creature, the Gnomus muscus. The Gnomus muscus is commonly known as the moss gnome. Other names that are often used are mossy sloth, moss bear, sock avenger, flower seeker, or sleepy green. Moss gnomes are of the smaller gnomes. They're usually about 70 to 80 centimeters tall, but thanks to their thick rock-like skin, they can weigh about 60 kilograms. Some of them even reach 100 kilograms, and they're fairly proud of that. Their skin is naturally gray, but it's rarely visible because their body is usually covered entirely with moss. The only parts that remain exposed are their fingers and a small area under the eye. They have wide mouth with flat teeth and a single very large protruding tooth that grows from the lower jaw and sticks out of their mouth. They have thin, long whiskers growing from their brows that are used to sense the changes in the weather and to estimate the probability of a mushroom growing nearby. Most gnomes live in forests and woods, usually deep inside where there's little sunshine and a lot of moss. They are particularly fond of large moss-covered trees and love to nestle between their roots. The moss gnomes have a symbiotic relationship with several types of moss that grow over their body. They do absorb nutrients from the moss, but they love mushrooms so much that they might even move to a different tree if their whiskers suggest that there will be more mushrooms there. Most gnomes spend much of their time sleeping in near hibernation state, hence the nicknames moss sloth and moss bear. Usually they prefer a low hole in the ground near or between the roots of a tree. They don't have much of a social life, they prefer sleeping, so for the most part they are a solitary creature. Once in about 15-20 years, an adult moss gnome will grow lonely and decide to procreate. They will then take out the tooth from their mouth and plant it in the ground next to them. This tooth is actually an unfertilized embryo, and once it's planted, it becomes fertilized and begins to develop. A 4-year-old moss gnome is considered a fully adult and is completely capable of taking care of itself, which is a good thing because usually after 4 or 5 years of close company, moss gnomes grow tired of each other and the young one leaves to find a nice quiet spot away from everyone else where they can finally have a good nap. Their words. The tooth takes about 7 years to fully grow back, but it usually takes at least double that time until a moss gnome actually wants company again. Moss gnomes usually stick to their quiet spot, but they have been known to approach humans. If a moss gnome approaches you holding a sock, do not be alarmed. Moss gnomes consider themselves the sworn enemies of the sock-nicking nixies, and if they meet them, they do their best to return the stolen socks to their rightful owner. They will usually leave it behind the dryer or under the laundry basket, but every now and again they happen upon the owner. If that happens, do offer them some mushrooms or better yet, a wheat germ smoothie. They love that stuff. It's only polite. Now, if a moss gnome approaches you holding a flower, and I cannot stress this enough, run. Moss gnomes usually live deep in the forest where there aren't that many flowers growing on the ground, but they absolutely love them. And, every now and then a ray of sunshine reaches them and allows a flower to grow on their mossy bodies. If they are coming to you holding a flower, chances are you either tramped it or worse yet, picked it right off their body. Now, they're not very big, but they are heavy and very fierce. And if they attack you, the tooth that can cause some damage, especially if it nestles into your arm. And never mind, yeah, you don't want to go there. Your best chances in this situation is to climb something high and sprinkle them with flower seeds. They will still be grumpy and chase you around for a few hours just for good measure, but they won't cause too much damage. They will recognize the gesture. If it all goes well, you might even find a little flower bouquet on your doorstep a little while later. And if they really like the flowers, that little bouquet will be wrapped in that sock, that favorite sock that you thought you lost a while back. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this, and I would love to hear what you think about the moss gnome. So, yeah, would you like to have one? Grow it in a little moss garden? Let me know in the comments below. We'll meet another magical creature next month, but next week we'll have a different video. So, have a great week, and I'll see you next Friday. Bye for now.